Welcome to Learn with Lili. Today we are starting with your Longman SST course book, Class 4, Chapter 2, and the name of the chapter is The Northern Mountains. The Northern Mountains include the Himalayas, the Karakoram, and the Northeastern Hill Ranges or the Purvanchal Hill Ranges. The Himalayan range is the highest mountain range in the world. The Northern Mountains comprise of some of the highest peaks in the world. Mount Everest is the highest peak, while K2 or Mount Godwinaston is the second highest peak in the world. Some of the important peaks of the Northern Mountain are listed in the table. Name of the peak and the height of them. Mount Everest, Mount Godwinaston or K2, Kanchenjunga, Makalu, Dhaulagiri, Annapurna, Nanga Parbat, and Nanda Devi. The Himalayas. The word Himalaya means abode of snow, as a large part of these mountains is covered with snow throughout the year. The Himalayan range stretches from Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh in the north to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Did you know? Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary were the first to climb Mount Everest in 1953. The first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest was Bachendri Pal. She climbed the mountain in 1984. The Himalayan range includes three parallel ranges. 1. The Greater Himalayas, also known as Himadri. 2. The Middle Himalayas, also known as Himachal. And 3. The Outer Himalayas, also known as Shivalik. The Greater Himalayan range is the northernmost and the highest range of the Himalayas. The peaks of this range are always covered with snow. Therefore, they give rise to a number of glaciers. Glaciers are slow-moving rivers of ice. Several rivers such as Ganges, Indus, and Yamuna originate from these glaciers. The rivers Ganga and Yamuna originate from the Gangotri and Yamunotri glaciers respectively. The Middle Himalayan range is situated south of the Greater Himalayas. Though the peaks of this range are not as high as the Greater Himalayas, some of them are still covered with snow. This range consists of forest-covered mountains and fertile valleys. A valley is a low-lying area between two hills or mountains. Some of the major valleys of the Middle Himalayan range are Kangra and Nainital. There are many beautiful hill stations in the Middle Himalayan range like Mussoorie, Shimla, Kullu, and Manali. The Outer Himalayan range is the southernmost range of the Himalayas. It is also the lowest range of the Himalayas. This mountain range is covered with thick forests and it is rich in wildlife. There are many mountain passes in the Himalayas. A route through a mountain range is called a mountain pass. People use passes to cross mountains. Some of the important passes in the northern mountains are Zojila, Khardongla, Changla, Baralachala, Shipkila, Rohtang Pass, Natula. The word la means pass. The highest motorable road in the world is at Khardung La at the height of 5,359 meters. So this is the map showing important peaks and ranges in the northern mountains. Karakoram mountain ranges. The Karakoram mountain ranges lie to the northwest of the Himalayas beyond the Indus River. The second highest peak in the world, Mount Godwanathan or K2, is in this mountain range. Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh lie in this mountain range. Purvanchal Hill Ranges. The Purvanchal Hill Ranges lie to the northeastern part of the northern mountains. These hill ranges are not very high. They are covered with thick forests and are rich in wildlife. These hill ranges cover the northeastern states of Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, and Meghalaya. Did you know the foothills of the Himalayas are called the Tarai? Now the climate. The northern mountains have a major effect on the climate of our country. They form a barrier for the monsoon winds. They also cause heavy snowfall in some of the places located in this region. The regions in the Greater Himalayas witness extreme cold. During winter, the temperature dips below the freezing point. The Middle Himalayas have a summer temperature of around 17 degrees Celsius. People visit the mountain valleys and hill stations during summer to enjoy the pleasant weather. The Shivaliks are at the height of 1,250 meters above the sea level. These mountains are not very cold, but they get heavy rainfall. Now, vegetation. There is sparse vegetation in the Greater Himalayas. These include shrubs, mosses, lichens, and wildflowers like blue poppies and edelweiss. The natural vegetation of the Middle Himalayas consists of pine, oak, poplar, walnut, spruce, fir, cypress, juniper, and birch. This region has many orchards of apples, plums, peaches, pears, cherries, and almonds. The forest areas of the Tarai region of the Outer Himalayas have been cleared to grow crops such as rice, sugarcane, and wheat. The vegetation of this region consists of trees like kikar, sal, teak, and babul. The slopes of these mountains are used for agricultural purposes. This type of farming is called terrace farming. Wildlife. Yaks, goats, snow leopards, musk deer, and wild sheep are some of the wildlife of the northern mountains. As you can see in this picture, elephants at the Jim Corbett National Park. The forests in the Middle Himalayan range have tigers, leopards, rhinoceros, and many varieties of deer. The forests in the Outer Himalayan range have hyenas, jackals, elephants, and tigers. There are many national parks and wildlife sanctuaries in the northern mountains. Some of them are Jim Corbett National Park and Rajaji National Park. Now, the importance of the northern mountains. The northern mountains are of great importance to India. They act as a natural barrier protecting our borders. They prevent the cold winds of northern Asia from entering our country. The forests in these mountains provide us with timber, medicines, and other useful things. The northern mountains stop the monsoon winds from going further north, resulting in heavy rainfall in the plains of India. And several rivers originating in these mountains not only provide us with water but help us in generating electricity by constructing dams on them. Use the picture to answer the questions. Which animal is shown in the picture? It is a yak. Which part of India are those animals found in? They are found in northern mountains. Write down some importance of such animals. You can say that they are valued for meat, milk, wool, hair, and dung for fuel. Now the recap section. The northern mountains include the Himalayas, Karakoram range, and the Purvanchal hill ranges. Himalaya means the abode of snow. The Himalayas comprise of 3 parallel ranges: Greater Himalayas, Middle Himalayas, and Outer Himalayas. The world's highest peak, Mount Everest, is in the Greater Himalayas. The Middle Himalayas are known as Himachal. It has a lot of valleys which attract tourists from all over the world. The southernmost range of the Himalayas is Shivalik. Terrace farming is done on the slopes of the Shivaliks and Purvanchal hill ranges. The Himalayas protect our borders. Now the exercise. A. Choose the correct answer and fill in the blanks. 1. The Karakoram mountain range is a part of the northern mountain. 2. A row of mountains is called a range. 3. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. 4. Manali is the famous hill station of the Middle Himalayan range. And 5. The foothill of the Outer Himalayas is known as Tarai. Question and answers. We'll refer to the notebook. State whether these sentences are true or false. 1. Mount Godbanaston is the second largest peak in the world. False. 2. The word Himalaya means a tub of water. False. 3. The Middle Himalayan range is also known as the Himachal. True. 4. Zojila is an important pass in the Himalayas. True. And 5. The word La means valley. False. Now match the columns. Middle Himalayas is known as Himachal. Outer Himalaya, Shivalik. K2 are Mount Godbanaston and Bachendri Pal, the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest, and terrace farming, the type of farming done on the slopes of the mountain. Think and answer. Number 2. Name the following. A. The highest motorable road in the world is Khardungla. B. The highest peak in the world is Mount Everest. C. River Ganga originates from this glacier. Gangotri Glacier. D. A hill station in the Middle Himalayan range. Kullu Mandi. And E. Another name of the Greater Himalayas is Himadri. Question number 1. Which mountain ranges form the northern mountain? Answer. It includes the Himalayas, Karakoram range, and the Purvanchal hill range. Number 2. Describe the climate of the northern mountains. Answer. The greater Himalayas are extremely cold because they are always covered with snow. During winter, temperature dips below the freezing points. The middle Himalayas have a summer temperature around 17 degrees Celsius. It is pleasant during summer, and the Shivaliks are not very cold, but they get heavy rainfall. Question number 3. Why is pass an important part of a range? How does it help humans? Answer. A route through a mountain range is known as a pass. It helps humans to cross the mountains. Question number 4. How does the northern mountain cause rainfall in our country? They stop the monsoon winds from going further north, resulting in heavy rainfall in the plains of India. Question number 5. Why are there so many national parks and wildlife sanctuaries in the northern mountains? Answer. There are many wild animals like leopard, tiger, hyena, jackal, elephant, hippopotamus, and rhinoceros found in our country. The national parks and wildlife-like sanctuaries protect the animals. Define valley, terai, glacier, and pass. Valley. It is a low, laying area between two hills or mountain. Terai, the foothills of Himalayas. Glacier, they are slow-moving rivers of ice and pass a route through a mountain range. Is known as pass. So, if you enjoyed my video, please do like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.